Good morning, everyone. Happy Supercharged Manifesting Monday, the start of a new week. Happy Monday. I'm going to wait for you all to join and give your love here in the Money Family. We love to start the week off with just sharing love for one another, wishing each other the best week possible. All that manifesting turned up, high gear. So I'm going to wait for you all to join. This morning, we're talking about how to believe in yourself more. Yay! I see you guys all joining. So as you're coming in, remember just to say good morning. Let me know that you're here. Say hi. And hey, Ellie, you are so cute. I am so excited for the day that I get to meet you because I just love seeing your comments every week. You can't wait for Mondays and Thursdays. I love it. Hey, Diane. Good morning. I've been traveling this weekend and I've got a little frog voice, but I'm here. I'm here and I'm really excited to dive into this conversation. So in my email that went out for this morning, I posed the question of when it comes to having the kind of success that you desire, where do you think believing in yourself ranks in comparison to the skills that you need to have, the talents, developing the talents that you have, getting all the certifications that you think you need, knowing all the things you need to know in business? And then there is believing in yourself. If you think of all the components of success, where do you think believing in yourself ranks? And what I have found in my own journey is that for a long time, I really looked at all the outward things to create success. And I give a lot of value to the skills and the talents and knowing how to, speak and knowing just how to write copy on a page and knowing how to put together a presentation in PowerPoint that really looked very professional. And it was a lot of things that were outward towards creating the kind of success that I wanted. And it never dawned on me that I needed to believe in myself at all. So I'm really curious. I love it. Beverly says, number one, top of the list, Tanya says, believe in yourself has to be the foundation. And so, hey, Mercedes, good morning. And so for me, what I realize is that there's so many people who are looking to manifest really big things in their life. And believing in themselves is not really where it needs to be. So I wanted us to have a conversation about that because one of the things that I have noticed amongst the people that I admire who've achieved the kind of success that I admire in the way that I admire, and even so, even if you think of, the great iconic American business success leaders, and you learn a little bit about their story and you hear about their journey, one of the things that I realized across the board they have in common is they had this strong knowing that they were going to succeed against all odds. They believed in themselves so powerfully that like nothing was going to stand in their way. They knew that they were going to have the success that they wanted. And that trait was just a strong belief in themselves. And so this morning, I want to lovingly ask you that question. Do you feel that you have the level of belief in yourself that you desire to have? Do you feel that you have the level of belief do you believe, do you think that you have the level of belief in yourself, you believing that you're going to succeed at the level that you desire to succeed? On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? I apologize. I need some more water. Oh. All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I've been on airplanes all week, on and off airplanes, and I think my voice is just going. But forgive me, I'm here, and hopefully everyone can hear. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you are? 10. A lot of people are saying, I'm an 8, I'm a 10, I'm a 6. Where do you think you are in? Twyla says, Valerie says I'm a 9. Raquel says 8. All right, there's so many of you watching. I want to see every single person watching, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. Give me a number. What do you think you would say you are in terms of believing in yourself that no matter what, you're going to succeed? And so I Love. There we go. Everyone's answering. Beverly says a 10 to the core. Lynn Harris says a 7. So I want to, hell yes, 8, 6, getting there. Heather, 8. Awesome. So my challenge in this conversation this morning was, okay, whatever it is that you believe, wherever you think you are, and especially those of you that are 10s, I want you to tell me, what is it that you have done, you have, or you are working on right now, you're in a process to prove that level of belief of success in yourself. Tell me an against all odds thing that you have done, that you have achieved, that you are, putting in the work to have right now. Prove it. Prove to yourself more than anything else that your level of belief that you think you have, you really do. Like, I'm a big results girl. So I love that we can always talk these wonderful flowery conversations around manifesting. And at the end of the day, the only thing that matters are your results. That's it. And it's not to make you wrong. It's just to go, okay, I believe this thing really powerfully, then I should have results that match it. And if I don't have results that match it, then I just go back to the source, and I know within myself, I guess I don't really believe it as strongly as I think I believe it, right? Um, Shirley says, challenge me because I'm still manifesting. Heather says, I'm in the most loving, secure relationship that I have ever experienced. Tanisha, charging more for my creations. Woo, go Tanisha! All right, here we go. I love it. Staying determined and pivoting as I walk towards my goal. I love that, Kyla. Those are some really strong things. So every one of you that typed a response, this isn't something you should have to think too much about. I really want you to investing in my coaching and myself. Kimberly says, holding on to belief. I'm more aware and I'm more grateful. So I want you all to identify, I believe strongly that I'm going to succeed no matter what. And here are the things in my life, in my business, in my health, in my whatever, that I'm seeing to be a match for that level of belief. Taking action to get the property I want. Go, Camille. Woohoo. I love it. Carla says, graduated from law school and passed the bar, took care of my parents, knowing that God has my back. I love it. Taking inspired action. Beth, I lost 25 pounds and I'm keeping it off. That is an accomplishment. All right. I'm completing my MBA. So I want you all to see, Twyla says, that is why I say I'm a 5, because my results say that my belief needs to grow. I love and respect that, Twyla. And that is the thing that for me, when I look at the different areas of my life, I always just have to get really real with myself. And sometimes that in the mirror conversation can be a little, challenging. But it's real, and it's like, I really want to believe this, but when I really want to believe that I believe in myself, but when I look at my results, I can see that I'm not quite where I want to be. So is it important? The next part of the conversation that I want to have is believing in yourself important to manifesting? Do we really need a 10 out of 10 belief in ourselves that no matter what, we're going to succeed, in order for us to fully leverage the power of manifesting? And the answer is yes. Because, and I want everyone to type this, you've heard me say it 1,000 times, but I want you to type it again this morning. I get what I believe. I get what I believe about myself, not what I wish for. I get what I believe about myself, not what I wish for. Wishing is just wishing. So everyone, I want you all typing. I get what I believe about myself. I get what I believe about myself, not what I wish for. And you have to understand that very powerfully in order to understand how to maximize the power of manifesting. Because manifesting all it is that you become the magnet to your desires. And that means everything that is within you, physically, energetically, more importantly, energetically and spiritually, everything that's going on is in your subconscious mind is that magnet. You can only magnetize into your life. You can only manifest into your life things that are a match for your core beliefs about yourself. Period. It's just that simple. So we can do all of the work. We can do all the legwork. We can write our intentions. We can visualize. We can do all the things, and that will absolutely draw it to us. But then it's almost like we are pulling the things that we desire to us, like as if we're a magnet, and then we have these beliefs that are not a match, and it's like we put a big, massive cotton ball around our magnet, and now the magnet, or something that like basically prevents the power of that magnet to attract the steel, right? Which are all the things that we have been calling into our reality through the power of manifesting. So it's like we did all the work to pull all those things, but then it gets right there for us to have it. And then we have these beliefs within ourselves that stall it. It doesn't mean you're never going to manifest it. It just means it stalls and delays it, because it gets there and it's like, whoa, not a match, not a match. We got to wait till you figure this thing out within yourself, because right now we're not a match for it to come into your physical existence, right? So I just want you to become aware of whatever your number was, and then look at your results to see if you really are a match for what it is that you believe you should have in terms of success. And then start asking yourself, well, okay, what are the things that I need to believe about myself? Do I need to believe in myself some more, that I've done all the work to get all these things, that I can have it, that I really can be successful? Asking for things but not believing in yourself that you really can be as successful as you desire to be. And it's so interesting because I love all the tens. I always love the big numbers. And then I love just bringing you to reality, because honestly, it's like it says in The Science of Getting Rich, there's a difference between believing and wishing. And for a lot of us, especially when we have these conversations around our beliefs, around our deservingness, we get to see the truth of our inner dialogue, because the results are not there to demonstrate what we really believe. And it's one thing to say, I have evidence that it's coming. It's another thing to say, I believe in myself, and I've believed in myself for a long time, and I'm not where I want to be. Like, it cannot happen that way. That's just not how it works, right? Your results will always tell you what you are believing. So I want you to think about this. It's like your asking needs to match your believing. Many people are asking big, but believing small. And it's not even believing that they can have it. It's believing it's not even believing that, those things exist and they're there for them, for every one of us to have it. It's not like, oh yeah, I know I could manifest all that stuff. It's that we ask big, but believe in ourselves very small. How do I know you believe in yourself very small? I look at your actions. And I can tell you really, many people are asking very big, but their actions tell me that they believe in themselves very small. They're not taking actions that are a match to this massive level of belief that they have. Okay, so Heather says, I want to talk so much more about the inner dialogue. I would love to talk so much more about the inner dialogue, Heather. And as you know, this container on a Monday morning where I'm only supposed to talk for 15 minutes is not the place to go. These conversations are meant for us to for me, my role in this conversation is just to ignite your awareness to the things that help manifesting work and the things that might not be helping it work. And then in our programs, we dive deeper into the next level of understanding and like really doing something about it. But I want you to just really start to open up to what are the things that I need to put in my awareness that can help me strengthen my manifesting. All right. So I am able to grow in my belief to match my actions. Kyla, I love that. I am able to grow in my belief to match my actions. Jackie, that is a great clubhouse topic. The inner dialogue. All right, guys, I hear you. But let's get back to action. I want you to challenge yourself to look at your actions being a match, for your belief, right? So now I get to ask you another powerful question. Where are you procrastinating? Where are you not taking the action that is needed because you don't believe in yourself? Like, I'm just going to keep it real this morning. Where are you procrastinating and not taking action? And the reason is just you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in putting yourself out there. You're not putting yourself out there from a lack of belief. You're not, and here, okay, great. I always like to keep it real with you guys. So my wonderful husband has come into my life, and as we talk about soulmates, and we think, oh, your soulmate's just meant to be this perfect like puzzle piece to you. Actually, your soulmate is meant to help your soul evolve. It's that other person comes into your life, and we can have multiple soulmates. But in my partnered relationship with my husband, I laugh at myself because I'm like, well, I asked for it, So he comes into my life, and when I share things with him in our business, he is that what I'm doing for you right now. That's what he does for me sometimes, and he'll say, I hear you, babe, and I see you speaking from your fear. I see you not taking action in this big way, because he's like, it's so interesting. I can see that you're not there yet in believing in yourself, that that's something that you can do. And of course, I'll get all pouty inside, and I'll go away and I'll think about it, and I'll go, he's right. He's absolutely right. And through those conversations, I've up leveled in a year and a half, and in the moment, it doesn't feel amazing, but I know it to be true. And so I know that this might not feel the most amazing because I've been through it myself. And I know what's on the other side. I know what came on the other side for me. And that is what I want for yourself. I have been so intrigued through the conversations with him where I'm like, wow, I would never have guessed that I didn't believe in myself in that way. I thought I was knocking believing in myself out of the park, all the way out of the park. And then we'll have these conversations. I'm like, oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I still have some room to grow in believing in myself in that way, that I can offer that kind of service, that I can ask people to invest in that way to work with me, that I can, take it to this next level here. And I realize that on my own, I don't challenge myself to go to, do I believe in myself at that level? And that's why I'm here to do this for you, because I really want you to ask yourselves this question. I really want to, and someone, Bridget said self-doubt, you know. Barbara, thank you. Your hubby has great leadership skills. He's highly evolved. Yeah. And so thanks for all of that. But I really want you all to, Raquel says, I am not scheduling my right time. And she put that in all caps. I really want you to ask yourselves and type something in the chat. I want you to find that area where, you know what, I'm not having the results that I desire in this area because the truth is I don't really believe in myself. I either don't believe I have the skills I need. I don't believe I have the resources. I don't believe that I can go out there and charge this, or I don't believe that, I'm in the place that I could get that level of clients. What is it that you're not believing in yourself around, and it's causing you to procrastinate? All right. I love it. So I really want, this conversation is going to be the most impactful if you find the answer to that question. I have some quotes that I want to share with you. This one is from Walt Disney. When you believe in a thing, believe in it all the way, implicitly and unquestionably. And then here's another one from The Science of Getting Rich, Wallace D. Wattles. All the promises are unto them who believe and unto them only. That, when I read that in The Science of Getting Rich, I was like, whoa, I got to work on this belief. I got to work on self-belief. I got to work on believing in myself, because all of the promises of manifesting are unto them who believe and unto them only. Only those of us who really believe fully in ourselves, really believe, truly believe at a 10 out of 10, not just lip service, but truly believe it to our core that we, as Walt Disney says, we implicitly and unquestionably believe that we are going to succeed. We are the ones who get the promises of success. It's onto us and onto us only. So my understanding is I have to work on believing. I have to work on believing in myself. For those, and then here's another quote. This is from Hebrews 4, verse 3. For those of us who believe, faith activates the promise and we experience the realm of confident rest. I love that passage. For those of us who believe, faith, why I love it is that if you believe, then faith activates the promise. That is what I love, because I love easy and relaxed, right? So this powerful energy called faith will activate the promise that's onto us, and we experience the realm of confident rest. I would like to paraphrase that and say, when you have, for those of us who believe, faith activates the promise and we experience confidence. That's the way I would like to paraphrase the end of that, because a lot of people, when you don't believe in yourself, you lack confidence. And so many people will say that's the thing they want the most, right? The characteristics of really powerful confidence. Well, when you have belief in yourself, when you unquestionably and implicitly believe to your core that you're going to have success, then faith is activated and you get confidence. Okay? Yes, I love that too, Kyla. Okay, so I'm going to end with really quick giving you some tips to work on belief. The number one thing is mirror work. Like, if you were to wake up every morning for the next 30 days and simply the first thing you do, whether you're brushing your teeth or you just wake up and look directly into a mirror at yourself and say, I believe in me. I believe in you. Point at yourself in the mirror. I believe in me. Hands on your heart. I believe in you. Like, get that different perspective. You to you. I believe in you. That's a really powerful activity. I would recommend that you do it for several days, weeks. It's just, you want to infiltrate your subconscious mind with the idea that you truly believe in yourself. And here's the thing about belief. Nobody can give it to you. The only way to get it is for you to give it to yourself. That's the interesting thing about this work. So many times we'll be in a group setting and someone will say something about themselves and everyone else will go, oh no, that's not true. I think you're amazing. I think you're this. I see you as this. I see you as that. And none of it really matters if you, the person, don't believe this to be true about yourself. All right. So I want us to, I believe in me, I believe in you. And then the other thing that I want you to practice to enhance your belief in yourself is intention and visualization. So if you had total belief in yourself in this area where you said you were procrastinating, you weren't taking the actions that you needed, if you had the level of belief that you truly desire for yourself, what's something that would be easy and relaxed for you to do, for you to take action on? What is the thing? So if I fully believed in myself, the next person that wanted to work with me one-on-one, I would invite them to invest at $100,000 or more. That's me personally. So if I got to that level of belief in myself, then I would invite the next person that wanted to work with me one-on-one. It's $100,000 or more. And I'm being open and authentic and transparent with you and saying I have to work on my belief to get to that level. That's where I'm at right now, right? So, what is the area that you need to work on your belief? And if you got there, it would be, for me, it would be easy for me to say that with all the confidence, certainty in the world. Like, that's what it is. See what I mean? So I want you to create an intention, figure out what is the thing that you're procrastinating on right now. And then I want you to identify an end scene, which is if I had all the belief in the world in myself in this area, it'd be so easy for me to finish writing my book, charge this price, go do more speaking, post more on social media, whatever it is. If I believed in myself more, it would be easy for me to do this. And then I want you to create an intention, write out an intention as if it's already happened. I am so grateful. I now charge $100,000 or more for one-on-one coaching. I'm so grateful. It's so easy. It's so relaxed. I attract the perfect clients that value this time with me and are willing to invest at this level, and they are able to pay for it in full easily. That's what would happen. So that would be my intention. Then I'm going to create a visualization where I close my eyes and I see myself looking at my calendar, and my one-on-one clients are a particular color. Let's say it's light purple, and my calendar has spots for my light purple one-on-one clients paying $100,000 or more. That's my visualization. The only way my calendar can have that color that's only saved for my one-on-one clients is because I am now in that level of belief. I'm now doing the thing easy and relaxed. And this is the end scene. This is the result. The only way that calendar can have those spots there is because I've gotten to that level of belief and I have the results to match it. Oh, I love it. If I fully believe in myself, I would record a dance program to help women find their dance and own dance expression. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. I getting to that level of belief, I'd be open to opportunities and showing up outside of my normal circumstances. Kyla, you're so on it. You're always so in here. Every one of you that watched this morning, I really want you to identify, don't want you to get off of this live until you identify what it is that you are going to use these powerful techniques that I just shared with you. What are you going to write an intention around and start to visualize? Every single person, put it out there, write it, put it out there in the presence of each other. You have no idea how powerful that is, because literally we all stand for each other. When I read it, when everyone else reads what you write, the fact that you wrote it and you put it out there. I was listening to this book yesterday that it was just amazing. This lady was talking about all of these different levels of success that she experienced. And one of the ones that she talked about was she manifested something because she just kept putting it out there, and everyone in her life knew that this was a thing that she wanted, she was creating, she was manifesting. And because everyone knew, someone heard of an opportunity and brought it to her that allowed her to get this massive manifestation in her life. This is an opportunity for us to put it out there. Use this space. It's safe. We're the Money Family. We stand for each other. This is how we roll. So every single one of you, put it in there. Ooh, Ellie says, if I fully believe in myself, I will be Tasha's first $100,000 client. All right. So I'm working on me. You're working on you, Ellie. Let's make it happen. I love it. All right, everyone. Mwah. I love you all. Go have an amazing Monday. This is powerful work that I've set you up to do this week. This conversation would have been worth your time if you really sit with these questions, really create an intention and a powerful visualization, do the mirror work, because belief is where it's at. Believing in yourself, no matter what happens in your world, no matter what anyone says, you believing in yourself is the powerful magnet that you need to create the success that seems unimaginable right now. Okay? Well, I love you all. I'll see you Thursday morning on Clubhouse. Have a great rest of your week. Bye, everyone.